Hi, welcome back to the channel. So, I have started a new series for Unix operating system. This series would be focusing for beginners first, then once we cover beginner level topics, then we will move to advanced, followed by the shell scripting and some sample shell scripts. Okay, so my approach would be more industrial and practical. So before we go ahead, I want to say some prerequisite which we should have before watching this video. Number one, I'm assuming that you have some understanding of operating system concepts like multitasking, multi-user, and operating system functionality, such as what is OS, or what is input output, what is computer, what is peripheral devices. All this information you should have at least. And anyway, I would be exploring this in between whenever it is required. So, and second one would be I would ask some topics or words to search on internet between or during this video. Okay, so this is for your help only, so that you will gain some additional knowledge from it. Okay, so have a paper and pen with you to take note of these words or topics. Okay, also I would seek your feedback to improve this series to give you the right and good understanding of Unix and related topics. Okay, let's hope for the best. Let's start. Okay, also to make this session interactive, I would be asking questions and you may think about it making a paused video. If you feel this approach is interested, draw in the comment section. Okay, let's have a first question then. Okay, what is an operating system? Okay, before going to that question, let's have some basic clarity on the computer system. What is computer system? So basically a computer system have two major components. Okay, one is hardware and one is software. Okay, hardware is like a physical device like CPU, monitor, keyboard, mouse, etc. Okay, and the software, what is software? So if we can say software is a set of instructions or program which are written to do a certain task. Example for this is Unix, Android, MS Office, Notepad, and whatever we can call for mobile applications. These are systems softwares. Okay, so to move further, software also categorized majorly into two categories. First is system software, another one is application software. Okay, so system software examples we can go to Linux, Windows. Okay, these are system softwares. And what is application software? So like MS Word, MS Office, Excel, mobile applications, these are application software. You can see in the figure itself, user can't interact to computers directly, right? So to interact with computer hardware, users need some softwares. Okay, so these softwares could be application software or operating system. So user will interact with the application software or operating system directly, and then operating system will communicate to hardware. So this is the basic scenario where computer system works. Okay, so operating system comes in between user and computers. Let's hear this in next slide. Okay, so I will go to this operating system. Okay, so before we move, one question will come up is what is OS, operating system, and why we are hearing it. So the answer could be like to interact with computer hardware, human would need something who can pass instructions, data, requests from user to computer, and to get the work done by managing the computer resources like memory, IO, files, processes, etc. So operating system is the mediator between computer hardware and the users. Okay, For definition, you can reach out to any website, or I will provide you the notes or uh, related document later. So next topic is Unix. Okay, what is Unix and why we are using it? We'll come to the introduction part. So Unix is an operating system which allows user interaction with computer hardware. Okay? It is multitasking and multi-user. So basically, system software or operating systems are majorly defined into three categories. Okay, first one is single user, single task, that is SUST. Second one is multi-user, single task, that is MUST. And third one is multi-user, multitasking, that is MUMT. Okay. So Unix is a MUMT type of operating system, which refers like multitasking and multi-user operating system. Okay, so let's talk some little thing about its history. So for Unix, the development was started during 1960s by Bell Labs. Actually, there is big history for this Unix introduction. I won't be able to tell you everything here in this video. Otherwise, video will be too long.
So development for the Unix was started during early 1960s by Bell Labs. At start it was developed with assembly language, but later on it was changed to C language and called as Unix. Later on some different flavor came up with. There are three major components into it. One is kernel, another one is shell, and third one is application program. So kernel, so this kernel is the heart of the operating system. Let's take an example to understand kernel. Let's say you want to create a directory. Okay, you want to create a directory into your Unix operating system. Okay, so how you will do it? You will type one command called mkdir, which is for making a directory. That command you will type over shell. Okay, shell will take that commands to kernel. So kernel will allocate the process which is responsible for creating a directory and the resource like files or directory to it. Okay, and then it will create a directory internally and respond back to shell, and shell will respond back to you. Okay, so kernel is the major component which is responsible to do major thing into OS. Next is shell. What is shell? So shell acts like an mediator or interface between your application programs or between you and kernel. So how you will create a directory, as we seen in the previous example. So you typed one command called mkdir. Where did you type? So you have given this instruction to shell, and shell will interpret or shell will take that instruction to kernel. Okay, and then kernel will do it. So shell is like an interface between kernel and you. Okay, third component is application programs. Application programs like emails or database management system or the similar kind of programs which are directly running on your operating system, and those are for specific tasks, like let's say emails. Mails are responsible for sending emails, right? So you will give some instruction to shell to send an email to any user, and then shell will transfer that instruction to kernel, and kernel will perform that instruction using hardware and the networks, right? So this is the main architecture for Unix. Okay guys, let's wind up this here only. In next video we will try to see file system or file structure of Unix.